You ready?
Don't forget to clap either. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, we got to do... Well, no, we'll do the clap in a second. Yeah, go ahead. Okay. Well, here, we can both do the clap now. You ready? You got it.
Wait, can I do it too?
Sure, but it has to be at the same time. So when I say 3, you clap. 1, 2, 3. Again. Well, not when I say 3, then clap.
That's what I did.
3, move your hands.
I did that.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, clap.
That's kind of.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
1,
that
2,
worked.
3, clap. Okay. On clap.
So on
clap.
clap, you clap. Yeah,
1,
Dad.
2, 3, clap. There it is. Do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, clap. Oh! Good ball.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we're. You don't have to say go ahead. I know.
Go!
All right.
And now it's time for Peas on a Pod.
Hello, and welcome back to Peas on a Pod. Sophia. This is episode
4.
Four.
You already lost count.
Four.
You already lost count.
Four. Is it four?
It is, yeah, but you already lost count for real.
Well, no, I didn't, but I had to make sure it was four.
Yeah. We've only done this 4 times.
Yeah.
So
So it's been 4 weeks.
it has. Welcome back, my little peepods. Have you noticed anything different? No?
Nah.
You guys don't. That's
The couch is gone.
oh my god.
Let's do a little clap sound. The couch is gone.
It took so long for you to do that.
We got desks. We're like professionals, and
I
we
know,
got
right?
headphones and mic stands and coasters
monster.
for a drink.
Show it.
What do you mean?
Like
This is
twist
my
it.
cup.
This is got a little
It's a
monster
beautiful
here.
cup.
I haven't opened yet, so you'll be able to hear me opening it.
Oh, that's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be so cool. All right, but yeah, so we got this, and then there's gonna be more getting added. We got little things. Don't mind these. These are for the end of the show. We got a little thing going on.
Yeah.
But we're gonna have little knickknacks, and we got little shelves coming. These are gonna have to go. We might have to get rid of them.
We can just put them up higher.
No, just get rid of them all.
No.
You can actually
Get
see
it
them though
out.
now with the double camera. Mm-hmm. At least some of it, most of it.
Yeah.
What's cut off?
It's just for the little bit of poison something.
The top of it.
Yeah, just the little bit. And then on that tree, the top thing is
top
cut off.
Apples.
And then for the love you to the moon and back, it's the love you.
Yeah.
And then for the sunshine picture with the flower or whatever, half of it is cut. Like,
This?
yeah, it's like a little
My
bit
beautiful paint. Oh,
beautiful.
let's.
Maybe we gotta move them
They're a
around.
little crooked.
It's not. They're all crooked. They're not supposed to be. That's art for you.
Yeah.
You know, when you're hanging art and it's crooked, it's meant to be. You just stay. You keep it that way. So how you doing, Bubba? How was your week?
Good.
Good. You do anything exciting?
Um.
You keep practicing on that play. Almost ready for the play.
Yeah. We're starting
all your
another dance because we gotta
Is
go
it-
to that other thing.
What's the dance? Get up and do it right in front of the camera.
No, not do that.
You dab. Like that. Do you? In the dances?
No.
It's not woke enough. We still got a little pea pods in the middle. He's got a stool. So cool.
Bro.
The cat just jumped up. So, come on, hey.
Go with the painting.
Sophia,
Oh,
focus.
sorry.
How was your week?
Good.
What have you done at school? Anything? Literally nothing. You just live, huh?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So nothing exciting happened.
No, not really.
Nice.
It was
Kylan?
just a normal week.
Kylan, anything?
What was this week? this week was
What?
it the track meet?
The
week?
memory of you guys is absolutely insane to me.
I think we got it from you, Dad.
I remember what happened this week. I have a little. I'm prepared. I got a little list
Yeah, that's how
of
you
topics
remember
to
it.
talk about.
That's how you-
Yeah, but maybe if you guys did the same thing, if you cared as much as I did. So, anyways,
Not funny.
no, it's not. I don't know why you're laughing.
You're laughing too.
So today, I woke up. It was like 11-ish. Yeah, so first of all, Sophia lost her phone completely because she's a terrible person.
I am a terrible person.
So I have to cancel that. Cheaper phone bill. Because I'm not getting her a new one. There's no way. And then
I'll buy my
Kai,
own.
she had a different phone like carrier. Like her stepdad like set it up, and then he was just like, I ain't doing that no more. But then didn't say nothing. And then so she didn't have a phone that worked for like how long?
It's
been at least a week now,
Yeah,
right?
and I won't be able to
Until at
use
least
it until
Monday.
Monday.
Well, yeah, but that's if you get a SIM card.
Yeah, and if Mom remembers to ask, and if her boss remembers to bring it.
Right.
Because the only reason I didn't have it this week is because her boss forgot to like.
And so they always go to their mom's house on Thursdays for the weekend, and then
Yeah.
we record on Saturday. So I usually pick them up. We come and record, and we hang out and blah blah blah. So Saturday came, and I was like, well, me and Kai both, I guess, had the same thought. Like, oh, how do we get a hold of each other?
Oh, so you did have that thought.
Of course, yes, thoughts go through my head, but I also problem solved. So, anyways.
You are.
So I was like, I had to call Xavier to get a hold of them. I was calling Xavier. I woke him up, and he's like, "Bro, what are you doing?" I was like, "What's up, bro?" And you know how like you call someone, but you don't really want to talk to them. You want to talk to a different person. But you have to act like you're like, "Oh, how's it going? How was work yesterday?" Blah blah blah. And then I was like, "Okay, so is Kai awake?" And I was like, "Hey, you want food?" She's like, "Oh, yes. I haven't eaten since a millennia." And so I went and picked them up, and we went to Leo's. And what'd you have at Leo's?
Fish and chips and applesauce.
Yeah, but you hated it. Was it too salty, the fish, for you? Because I had a piece of your fish, and it was very salty.
Yeah, like it tasted weird to me.
What? Kind of weird.
Like
Because usually you'll down it. You're just like,
For real, though.
nom, nom.
like I don't know, it just like was not the best this time.
It
But the
looked
fries
good.
was okay.
And I stole half of them.
Yeah, and I got mad at it.
Can I say what I did?
Hold on. Wait. You'll get there. Like, come on. This is a conversation. But usually, so Sophie is weird because me, obviously, look at me. I'll eat anything. I don't care. If I'm hungry, I'm eating it. I don't care if it's nasty. It can be anything. Sophia, if she don't like something, she'll starve herself to not eat that shit. She'll just be like, and I can tell when she don't like it because she does this thing. She'll like sit there, she'll take a bite, and then she won't say nothing. She'll just like stare off into the space, and her mouth will be open. She'll just go.
And then when we say,
And then
And
I
like
say
when-
something.
And then when he
I'm talking. And then I say something, and she just goes, I got a burp. It's like, what? No. I mean, so just say, I don't like this shit nasty. But she doesn't.
But like when he says something, I take a bite of the food because he says eat your food, and then I take a drink right after to like
Yeah.
get rid of the taste.
Yeah. You're just sitting there, you're just like, washing it down. But whatever. Anyways, what you had to say, Kai?
about what I had for my lunch.
I literally told you to talk.
Well, I look depressed, bro.
You are depressed. Look at you. Like,
Well, anywho, I had a hamburger with no tomatoes, and when I with
Did you
fries.
want tomatoes?
Nope.
She literally asked,
I
for,
asked for no
pickles. I mean,
tomatoes.
tomatoes.
Okay.
Anyways,
So you
and-
acted like it was like the worst thing ever. I had a hamburger with no tomatoes. That's what you sounded like. Go ahead.
Well, anyways, when I got my food, I don't know if y'all heard me or not, but like I said that I was gonna put some fries on my burger, and like
I see.
I
did,
watched you.
and then I put, and I swear it was the best thing ever.
I bet it was. Fries on a burger ain't bad. You know, at rallies they have a fry lover burger where they put their seasoned fries, the rally fries.
Yeah.
They put them on top of like a cheeseburger or whatever with like bacon and stuff. It's good. I've been getting a couple of those, $2 for $4.
2 for $4.
But yeah, I don't know. Did you just like think that you like reinvented the wheel with putting fries?
No.
You were like, oh my god, look at this.
No, I knew it was like a thing, like something, because people do it all the time.
Right.
But like when I got the food, it was, you know how it was like not, the burger wasn't together yet, because there was some fries on it, and like when I took it off, I was like, oh, let me try to put some fries on it, because
Yeah.
like I've never had it before, and I did.
And what's
and-
wrong with you?
What do you mean?
Do you like you don't want cheese on your hamburgers?
Jesus,
Yeah.
I don't know. It
Cheese
just-
is busting on.
no, I like cheese by itself. I can only eat like the shredded cheese by itself.
It's just
I
like
love
little
the
fucking,
shredded
like a rabbit.
cheese. Like I
Yeah.
shredded cheese yesterday, and there was like a little bit more left over in the bowl after we had tacos. And
So it's
then
just like
I
cheddar?
just ate all of it. Like
Cheddar
ate all-
cheese, regular.
It was like the orange and white cheese.
Kobe Jack
Yeah.
or Monterey Jack.
She don't know. I don't know. But like if it's in a block, like you like it in a block, like I need to shred it up.
I can do
and
I
eat
can
it.
literally eat any kind of cheese anywhere.
Me too.
If it's in a block, I can't eat it. I don't know.
I can't eat blue cheese.
just
Blue cheese is
slice it.
disgusting.
You've
I-
never
I-
eaten a slice of cheese and been like, that buzz.
I
Only
have,
pepper
It's
jack.
really good.
I can only eat pepper jack like that. I can't eat no other cheese in blocks.
You know,
Especially just the
when I was a
yellow
kid, you know what I used to do?
one. What?
You know those craft singles? The fucking just a fake process?
Yeah, those be so
I would
good.
eat like 3 of those. That'd be like a snack. Unwrapping
and
that
like
shit.
it's gonna sound weird, but like I would take it and like I wouldn't bite it. I would like suck it up, so like
What?
so it would like break, because you know how it like I don't
You suck it up. Keep going.
yeah, like I take I take the corner of it and like put it in my mouth and like that, and it like
Bro.
breaks off.
Calm down. You're the strangest person ever. The way you eat food. Tell them what you had for dinner last night. Because that was hilarious. You were telling me earlier.
Okay, so we had tacos for dinner that night, yesterday night, and I took a shell and I spread some baked beans on it.
Refried?
Yep, refried beans.
Can you imagine baked beans on a taco?
Refried
Jesus.
some refried beans, and I took two hard shell things. They were cooked, yes. And I broke them in half and like just put it on there. Then I went over to get my meat and put some cheese on it and some lettuce and a little bit more cheese. I forgot to add that. A little more cheese. And then some sour cream and salsa and a little more cheese because, you know,
Jesus.
I like cheese like that.
Everybody loves cheese.
And I
True.
took the other, like, it was just a regular soft, hard taco, crunchy taco, and I put some beans on it, and I put some meat on it, and some little bit of cheese, and lettuce, and I took,
She said cheese like 17 times, bro.
What
I don't
cheese
think it's
is
a real word now
17-layer taco right here.
of cheese.
I got some cheese and then I put some cheese in there.
Okay,
A little
okay,
bit
I
more
get it. I
cheese.
get it. I get it.
Keep going.
And I took half. I took a big bite of the taco. It was like halfway gone already with that one bite. And I
God.
just put it on the burrito taco thingy and like went over to go sit down and eat.
Yeah.
And I took the other taco and just like
Folded it up into it. And you just turned it into a Qdoba fucking burrito.
But like
Was
when
it
I
good?
was when I was going to like hold it like just a taco thing, but like it was, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
But it started to break, so I had to figure out a different way to hold it. So I went like to fold it up to in a burrito, and I held it like this, and just took my other hand and underneath and just ate it like that.
And you ate all of it?
No, I couldn't eat all the like. There was that much more.
Really?
It was so thick, boy.
Whoa.
It was a very thick.
Dude, that, like, just you explaining how that is made me fuller. Like, I was just like, oh, my stomach kind of hurts now. I could not. It's like you went to, was it Chipotle? And you didn't order a bowl. You just ordered a burrito, but it's enough to have in a bowl.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And then
you
they
remember?
just, you know how they roll. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
you
you.
know that one time I got the burrito, and I
Did
couldn't.
you?
Yeah, I did one time.
Yeah.
And I couldn't finish it.
Yeah.
That's how much was left in my taco.
Right on, dude.
So I just had some
Samesies.
Chipotle.
Without any rice. It was just cheese and cheese and
Just cheese.
just some cheese.
Like one speck of
Stop
meat.
looking at me like that.
Did you open your monster yet?
I did. I
looks
just
good.
opened it when you
Yeah,
were-
but I got mad because like his was like,
Well, I wasn't going to do it in the mic. Why? I don't. This is an ASMR channel.
no, I know, but like it would be so cool.
You're silly. Oh, okay. So I got some stories talking about what were we talking about? Mexican food. Mm-hmm. So last week during work, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. I think it was Wednesday. So I work. We go to lunch at noon, and there's like 4 different places like right by us that is pretty much the go-tos unless you bring your own food. And there's McDonald's, Arby's, Jimmy John's, which I do sometimes, but it's okay. Subway and Taco Bell. So I kind of like do a little rotation, you know what I'm saying? Taco Bell, I get so mad at Taco Bell.
For real.
That's like the pricing of it. For one, is so annoying because, like, okay, so I went to Taco Bell, and first of all, this Taco Bell in particular is, here's the thing, they're so slow, they work so slow there that, like, if there's more than 2 cars in the line, you can't go. You won't make it back in time. You get a half-hour lunch, you will not make it back in time. That's how long it takes them to, like, do an order. So if there's a line at all, I gotta like be like, nope, next type of thing, because I will be late. So when I'm lucky enough and I go by it and I see there's nobody in line, I fucking
You do that with sharp turn.
I do, and I get there, and so this day, I was like, there was one other person, so I was like, all right, I'll take a chance. So I go up, and they were going like normal speed because he was like ending it, so I was able to get my food in and get it in time. And I order what did I order?
A grilled cheese steak or something like that?
No, I didn't order that.
Oh, you usually do.
I ordered, so they have like they call it a value menu, basically. It's like a cheap menu for cheap stuff. And so one of their things was a double beef burrito. It was like $2.99. So I got that. right? Got that, and then I got a drink, and I got these new things called Cantina Chicken Nacho Fries. So they got the nacho fries. They have little chunks of chicken and some kind of sauce. It was actually really good, but it was tiny. This motherfucker was like $6. Like afterwards, the whole thing was like 12, 13, and it was enough food for a child. I was like, I used to be able to go to Taco Bell and get the entire menu for 30 cents. It felt like you'd be like, I want 17 tacos, 3 burritos, 7 large drinks, cinnamon twists, pintos and cheese, and you just keep going. And then they're like, okay, that's $4.50. It's like, hell yeah, I got enough food for a week. You go grocery shopping at Taco Bell. So I got these 3 things. It was like $12. And of course, then you know how every restaurant or every fast food restaurant sits there and goes, that'll be 12, 13. Would you like to round up to an even 13? No, I don't want to round up shit. I'm already spending over $12 on some bullshit, like half done. It was gross. It wasn't even that good. Like, it was good, but it wasn't enough. Not $12 worth.
Yeah.
And of course, so this one, it was funny because I went. So they always do, you know how they always say, we want to round up?
Yeah.
They were like, this person was like, how do you say it? He said it in like, he almost made me feel guilty. He was like, all right, that'll be $12.37. Would you like to round up for some charity to help with the children that are starving? That's what he said. And I was like, no, I'm still going to be hungry after I eat this, so I think I'll keep my money.
Did you really say that?
And he was like, all right, I guess that's just another starvation. And I was like, is this a joke? First of all, where does that money actually go? I don't know if they're actually giving it to these
For real, though.
charities. What if they're just pocketing it? Pocketing it. If I wanted to donate to a starving child, I'd go to a starving child and be like, here you go, here's some money. No, I want Taco Bell. I want to eat my lunch and go back to work. Don't be asking me to round up. Bullshit. What are you laughing at? This is real.
The way you said it.
I don't know. So, Kai had her first track meet this week. And she was talking to me like throughout the days or whatever. She was nervous. She was nervous about it. So she said that she was doing what was it? What event did you do?
The 800. It's 2 times around.
800, and that was the only event you had, right? So you're stressing out about it. And first of all, it was at the school called Hamity High School, and I didn't know. And I'm like, all right, so I'm at work on Wednesday looking it up. I got the burps right now. Monster makes me go crazy, dude. It gives me gas. So it's Wednesday. I'm looking it up. I was like, all right, let me figure out where this Hamity school is. Nothing pops up. I'm Googling Hamity and nothing comes up. Hamity Elementary. And I'm like, that's not right. There's no way. I even went to like, you know how you can change the satellite mode on your GPS? I'm like, there ain't no track there. You go to satellite mode, you can see. Like straight up, I'm like, it's a yard in a little building. That's not right. So I had to literally go to the Hamity website and then go and find an address on there that seemed sort of, because it's not open anymore, is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know anymore. It has to, because they combined the middle school and high school together. So it's not Hamity High School; it's Hamity Middle High, which I didn't know. When I look up Hamity High School, it just was like elementary, and I was like, no. Finally, I found out, and I figured it out. And I was like, okay, well, hopefully this is the right place. So I guess I'll just fucking risk it for the biscuit. But it was. So I got there, and I was like, okay, cool. So I go there, and I start walking around. it's me, myself, and I, right? And it's like I'm walking around. I'm already bored. I can't stand watching people run. It just makes me tired.
So tired.
And I'm looking around. I find Kai, and Kai is me and her. We're in the same vibe, bro. She's by herself, just looking at the sky. And I'm just like looking at the sky. We're not talking to nobody, because that's just how we are. And so then I go, oh my God. So then I was like, you know what? I just got out of work. I had to go straight there. I'm still in my work clothes. I'm already tired. I worked for 10 hours. I'm like, I want a little snacky and a little drinky. They got a concession stand. Heck yeah. So I go in. First of all, I walk all the way back. My feet are hurting. My knees are buckling.
Your knees are full of blood.
My knees are full of blood. And
Blood on my knees. I'm so sorry.
So I go and I walk back, and because at this point I already know. Like, I know how it works. She did it last year. She goes through one event, and it's a 3.5 hour thing. There's like 15 different things going on, and it's not like a let's get it done and get it going. It's a all right, the first call for the 200-meter sprint event, and then they're like 10 minutes later before they start doing anything. It's insane. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't run the shit. It's crazy. So I know I got all day and night. I'm going to be there till 10 o'clock at night, basically.
It was only 7.
It was 7:30, bro. I got there at 5. Not even.
Yeah, I got there at 4. I had to be there longer.
On the team.
Yeah, I had to be there longer.
I gotta take a sip.
So tired of this, bro.
So I'm like, let me get a little sneaky and a drinky and a blue blue blue. So I'm thinking they have a normal concession stand. I'm waiting in line. First of all, I have these people. It's me and this older lady, right? We're standing next to each other. And this group of young kids.
If I on my team.
Straight up cut up. No, they're not. There's nothing like. They're just normal people. Well, normal. They're not on a track team. They're just there watching, right?
Wow, so people on track team are aliens or something. Oh, okay.
I didn't mean that. So, anyways, they're just patrons.
What's that mean?
Just normal people.
Okay, continue.
They're not on a team or nothing. But there's like a group of them, and they're young kids. Like 14, 15. And they go right in front of me and they just stop. Like they basically just cut me, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. I just sit there. But the lady next to me, she wasn't having it. She's like, no, you didn't. And they look at her and she's like, you be cutting, we waiting in line too. And I'm like, I'm just sitting there like, I don't really give a shit. Like, whatever. And then they sit there and like, oh yeah, this is my brother. And she believed him like it was an actual, like, no.
Why do people do that?
I don't know.
For real though, like
I have
It's
no
so
idea.
irritating. Like they always like.
oh, this is
Well, that's exactly why I don't mess with anybody that's young like that anyways. Because I know they're just assholes.
Yeah.
Like sociopaths. Like they don't give a fuck. They don't care. So I'm not going to like try and mess with it. So like she's like, yeah, this is my brother. And I'm like, I didn't say nothing, right? I'm just like standing there. Wondering why there's not even a sign saying what the prices are. I'm like, what do they even have? There's nothing. We don't know. We're just going up there to have a conversation. I'm like, I don't know what do I do? Like, I don't know any prices. I know they ain't going to take a card. I'm looking at my wallet. See how much money I have. Not a lot. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then these people are cutting. And I'm like,
breathe.
but then they leave. But like one of them stays. And then they come back. It's just a whole mess. And I'm just like, I don't even know where I'm at in line anymore. This lady's thinking that they're just so upstanding and real that when they say, that's my brother, they're like, oh, okay, no problem. Like, obviously, that's not his brother. He's like 7 foot tall. And he didn't even, he literally didn't even acknowledge him when they walked up to him. He was just like, who are you? Anyways, they go and they get their stuff. It comes up to me. I go up there and I was like, hey, y'all got Coke? And he's like, no. I was like, okay. And he's like, I got a Diet Coke, but it's warm. And I was like, what do you mean it's warm? Like, you put it in the microwave? And he's like, no, it's just like, we just got a can of Coke. And it wasn't like in a spot. It was just a random can of Diet Coke on the desk, like in the side. And he's like, I got this. And I was like, you know you're selling stuff, right? Like, I was so confused. I was like, so what do you have? Well, we got Gatorade and we got water. And I was like, do you have anything that's colder than 70 degrees? And he's like, water, but it might be like 69 degrees. I was like, well, water it is then, you know? And he goes to an open fridge and pulls the water out.
An open fridge?
Yeah, it was straight up open. Like, this water was not cold. This water
Close
was
the fridge, guys.
a normal temperature. He wasn't lying when he's like,
69 degrees?
And then I was like, so you got any, like, food or anything? He's like, do I gotta go through the whole list? I was like, it would be nice if there was, I don't know, a sign so I knew what you were selling. That'd be great. Y'all, you don't even have to print something out. You could just write it with your hand. But, like, yeah, if I don't know what you have, I would like to know. And he's like, he does that because he's a teenager.
Yeah.
He does the eye roll. We got Skittles. I was like, I'll take the Skittles. I'm not going to. Never mind. And he throws me a water and Skittles. And so I was like, didn't even ask how much it was. I just gave him a $5 bill. I was so over this interaction. And he gave me $2 back. And I was like, clearly it's $3 for this.
For this.
But I didn't even talk. I just said whatever. And I took it and I left. So now I have my water and Skittles. I'll survive. I go back and I'm sitting. And it goes through all these events. I'm watching, not watching. I'm getting on my phone. I'm just like, I'm already done. Then it comes time. Kai's turn is coming up. I keep hearing him going, first call for the 800.
Oh, it gives me so...
And then he's like, second call for the 800. You know, this is a half hour later. And then the next 20 minutes, final call for the 800. And, you know, that's how it goes. Because they, like, do 3 events at once, I guess. It's so stressful. So now I'm watching Kaitlyn. She's walking around. She's going up to her coach and stuff, her coaches. And every time she goes up there, she'll be like, completely normal walking, and then once the coach comes around, she'll just be like, this is me like a mile away, so I don't know what she's saying or anything, but she's like fanning herself and she's doing this.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm just like, okay, she's just worked up for no reason. Like, she doesn't realize that it literally doesn't matter. And so I'm watching her, I'm kind of laughing. I'm like, dude, she is going crazy.
This isn't funny, Dad.
It
This
is
supposed
funny.
to be funny. You're just beating me up.
And so they go, and then all of a sudden I get distracted, right? Like, I'm like eating some Skittles, looking at my phone, and all of a sudden I hear someone be like, Mr. Kaitlyn or Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn. I was like, what? But then she said it louder. And I'm like zoning out at this point. I'm not listening. And then she says it again. Mr. Kaitlyn. And then the third time she like screamed. I look up like, who the fuck is saying Kaitlyn? And it's one of her coaches, but I didn't know. I only knew Mr. E. So I didn't know it was one of her coaches. And she's like staring at me like, yeah, Mr. Kaitlyn. And I was like, you think that's how I named my child? Like, not one person has ever been able to just straight up say your name right. Which I get, because it is a weird name. Like, it's very unique and strange. And it's spelled weird.
No, it's not. It's spelled how you say it.
It's Kydalyn. So if you have two Y's, you would think it would be said the same way. Kydalyn. I get where she's coming from.
Oh, yeah.
I get where she's coming from, but it was like, it took me aback. I was like, Kydalyn? You think I'm going to be going like, you know what, I'm going to name my kid Kydalyn.
Line.
But she was dead ass, and I was like, and then also it's like, you're the coach, you don't even know how to say your players' names. Don't say anything like that. I just look at it, I was like, me? Like, what? She's like, yeah, you, come on. And I was like, come on. By the way, the whole time I'm talking, this announcer was getting so upset about, apparently, like, it's like people were acting like it was a free-for-all. Like, parents were going into the infield and stuff, and the players were not. They were right on the edge of the track. They were, like, trying to trip people that were running and stuff. Like, it was insane. Like, it's like free-for-all. It's absolutely insane. There's no, like, structure. There's no rule following. So the announcer's like, you will be disqualified if you run along the players. You will be disqualified if there are parents in the infield. And now the coach is coming up to me saying, come on, let's go. You're going into the infield. And I'm like, I'm not a rule breaker.
But you did it
But
anyways.
I did it anyway.
You must have felt so great. You were like,
I was like, wait, I'm
Fine.
being called in. And I go up and I was like,
you scared me.
confused, right? I'm confused because she's getting like lined up, getting ready to go. And so I go up to I was still confused. She's just calling me. She's like, come on. And so I go and she's like, let's go to the infield and like talk to her because she's nervous. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. And I go up and I go into the infield and she doesn't even know I'm there, right? And like I'm sitting there on the infield and I go up to her and I get like the most like, this is intense, right? I was like acting like this was a movie. She looks over and she's surprised as hell, and I'm just like,
You kind of scared me.
she's like, huh? Like what? Because I get up and I'm like in her face, right? I'm like right next to her, and I was just like, Kydalyn, this is the only thing that matters. The only thing that matters is your foot going in front of the other. And you don't stop until there's 2 laps are done. The only person in this world you're racing is yourself. You're the only one here. There's nobody else. Only you. And you're going to prove to yourself that you're worth it. And like she was just like, huh? And so like it was the most insane. She was just sitting there like, hold on, get like half of that. What are you talking about? And then all of a sudden they're like, on your mark, get set. And like they shoot this like one of those cap guns. Like it was loud. It sounds like real, and it also has like smoke comes out of the chamber, right? So like it's somebody I'm just like all inspirational, and she's like getting pumped up a little. She's like, okay, and she's sitting in the line, and she's like, she got the, and then he's like, Money Mark, good set, and he's like, she's on the first lane, right? So he's right next to her. So this. He pulls the trigger, the smoke, it just goes right into her face, and she just takes like 2 steps. And I was like, oh, that ruined everything. So then she starts going, right? And then I was like, oh shit, I did something, because I'm watching her, right? She's fucking, and she's going, and she, you know, when you're in the first lane, you're in the inner lane, so you're the farthest back, because they are like spread out, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's such a long race. And then after a while, they can all cut in. But like to make it fair, she has to start back farther. So she's starting out in last place. And she's like, poof, does her little smoke attack.
Still running.
And then she keeps going. And she's starting to pass like people, right? She passed one person. I was like, oh shit, okay. And then I was like, oh, I got her, bro. I inspired her. And then she's passed another person, and then another person, and she goes all the way up to like 3rd place, and then she's halfway through the lap, right? I was like, dude, she's gonna do good. And then she's getting to the last, she's coming around the second corner. She's going back. She's almost done with 1 lap. She's almost done with a 1/4 of a mile. It's only been like 2 minutes, right? And she's coming through, and she goes. I'm like sitting there at the edge, and I'm clapping. I'm like, yeah, keep it going. And I see her face. She's just like,
Bro, have you ever ran like half a flipping mile?
Yeah,
it's half a mile, right?
I used to do gym. We had a whole track month. I get it. So and then I realized I was like, oh, she used all her cheetah energy. Like I inspired her. She was like, I'm gonna win this fucking, and then she started and was like, I'm not gonna win this. So when she finished the first lap, I'm like, dig deep, and she just straight up like, no, stopped running. She starts walking.
Once you said, okay, one more lap, you've seen it in my face, like.
She's like, wait, one more.
I forgot.
and she got last place.
I did.
But she finished, and she did do good.
It was my first time ever doing the 800.
But man, when it was really funny. Did John ever catch up to you when you were doing that? Because after the first lap, and you started walking, your boyfriend was like, because he's on the team too, John, and he went up and he started trying to like catch up to you.
Oh, he did?
And to like be like, you got this girlfriend.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
No? Okay. He probably didn't get there in time because you did start running again. You kind of went like, walking,
I walked, and then once
ran.
I got to the
and you weren't the only one. Almost everybody, except for the person that was in front, she finished minutes before everybody else. It was insane.
Really nice,
and she was super nice, but she did the 800 and she did the 1600, which is 4 laps, a whole mile. And I'm talking, she won went around the whole track and passed everybody else twice. She lapped them. Like, this was a runner. She's going to, like, be at the pro levels.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, I think it was an orange. So I think it was Powers, which makes sense. The Powers is, like, ridiculous. All the sports. But yeah, she did that, and that was all. And then, so she did get done, and then the dramatic part started. She was just like, she's like walking, and she had to go get her time. So she like flopping around.
I literally couldn't. I wasn't even trying to.
I kept telling her, I was like, put your hands above your head. You know how they tell. Hands above your head, walk it out.
Yeah.
Breathe deep. Because I guess you really do kind of like pass out if you don't do that.
Yeah.
After running like that. And so she's just like, my legs are flobby. She had jello legs.
They literally were.
So she gets to the side and she just falls down and she's like crying, dude. She's just like, my shins. I got shin splints. I'm just like crying and I'm like, she's like, I can't feel my legs. I felt like I was on Forrest Gump. I felt I was like with Bubba. She's like, Forrest, I can't feel my legs, Forrest. I'm like, Bubba, you ain't got no legs. Something like that. How'd it go? I don't even know. I realized that was all wrong. But anyways, she did good. Mm-hmm. But it kind of threw me off, and I was like, it was so funny. Had that whole speech, and I was just like...
And then I said I needed some water. You said, I got a little bit of water in an empty Skittle bag.
There was literally like not even a half an inch of water in my water bottle. I was like, I got the little bit right here. She's like, oh!
I was so happy to see water, though.
It was like Rango. You know Rango?
Oh, yeah.
When he had that drop.
Yeah.
And it went... Shh. Yeah.
He's just so quiet.
It was a good time.
Yeah. Okay, Sophia, do you have any stories? You barely even talked.
Yeah, talk about your injury. How
What
that
ones?
how that happened.
Oh.
This.
Yeah. This.
So I was on a different
Go
bus.
ahead. Show it. Yeah.
I was on a different bus. Because like that bus goes to my bus stop, and she told us to get on the bus. I don't know really why
Yeah.
she did that, but I had to leave my friend, and
They This makes me embarrassed for her.
You had to leave your friend?
Yeah, because like only the people that go off my bus stop can go on that bus. I don't know why.
That was
They
weird.
didn't let anybody else on the bus. They didn't let anybody else on the bus.
Okay.
So y'all were the only people on the bus?
Yeah, that gets off my bus stop. Those are the only.
Anyway, so what happened next?
And then it was my bus stop. I got off the bus. I didn't fall in front of the bus.
Oh, that's good.
I fell, like, I was running across the street to go to my house. And then I fell, like, by the bus. And, like, everybody looked at me. But, like, I sat there for, like, 5 seconds. And because, like, my glasses flew off. And, like, I didn't notice this at first. It didn't hurt at all.
Yeah.
And then I got up. I got my glasses. I was, like, spinning around trying to find them because they were in the grass. And then I grabbed them. And then I was, like, walking back home. And then I looked at my hand, and it was just, like, bleeding
Yeah.
and stuff.
Skinned your hand, and then that's after that you were like, oh, and you're like, it does sting.
Yeah, and then it started hurting.
Did anybody help you?
How would they help me?
Why would they help me?
Your
Someone just-
boyfriend didn't even help you. Was he not on
No, he
the
wasn't.
bus?
On the bus.
This was on the way home, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't really go to the bus.
Does he ride your bus?
Yeah, he does, but he only goes on my bus on Fridays.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't really go to the bus.
So it was just the hand? It wasn't the ankle? What happened to your ankle? Or did that just happen like for a little bit and went away?
Like,
It just popped wrong?
yeah, like I twisted my ankle before I fell. That's how I fell.
Okay, yeah.
And like, and then I was like limping a little bit because it's so hurt.
Uh-huh.
But then it stopped hurting, and then I
kinda
went
went back
inside
in.
and then put a band-aid on. And then I played outside, and then I came back in because
We had to do the grass, and your mom was
Yeah.
coming in and all that.
yeah. And then after all that stuff we had to do, and then I sat down on the couch, and like I was sitting there for like a little bit, and then my ankle just like freaking, I like moved my ankle, and like it just hurt so bad, and they thought I was being over dramatic.
I mean,
Like it hurt
Yeah.
so bad.
Because you were completely normal, like running outside and this and that and the other, and then all of a sudden you're like, I can't move my ankle.
For real
And
though.
then you bent it in half. I was like, what are you doing?
And then I was trying to fix it because like,
But so did you keep it clean and everything, your hand?
yeah,
It doesn't still hurt?
no.
What if someone like gave you a high five?
Like,
No.
it only, like, I have a cup at Mom's house, and, like, it has, like, a handle to open it. Like, I can't open it, like,
It hurts a little bit.
yeah, it hurts a little bit.
Right on. You get injured like that probably every week, though.
I got
Feels
two
like it.
scratches.
Yeah, you're like, who did that?
Miley.
You said it was your friend?
Yeah.
Just scratching the hell out of you like that?
No, like, I fell, and then
Again?
I didn't, like,
was it
I
as-
was, like, tripping.
It was when you did that.
This?
No, the hand.
No. Miley
So a
was
different
on-
time.
Yeah.
So
It was
you
in
fall
class.
a lot.
It was in class.
you
Okay,
fell in class?
Yeah, like I tripped over something, but I caught myself.
Oh.
But Miley was
Grabbed
falling
your
at
arm.
yeah, Miley grabbed my arm,
And
she
it just scratched.
and she
Okay,
has-
so it wasn't like I'm going to
On
scratch the
purpose.
shit out of you.
no, she don't hurt me like that.
Okay, well that's
What
good.
she-
Never hurt me.
What'd she do
But
after?
she has long nails.
Yeah.
Like she has like real long nails.
What'd she
Really?
do after?
She like kept on saying I'm sorry.
Um,
And I put my head down because it like hurt really bad.
you're like,
Yeah,
"Ah."
you're
And,
like
like-
trying not to cry.
And then my other friend said, "Hey, your face is so red." And then she said,
angry.
and then my friend that scratched me, she said, "Your face don't get red when you get hurt." To my other friend.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
So
And then this scratch right here happened by a door.
Okay, we don't care about you.
we're done with your injuries. I'm just joking.
You enjoy yourself way too much.
You actually do, though. It's insane.
I know, right?
And I have to be like, well, okay, so this happened to her this day and this that. When your mom picks you up and stuff. And then she does the same thing. Like, the 3 days you're there, she comes back and she's like, well, she has 7 broken teeth and a broken lip and 5 belly buttons.
What?
It's like, it's normal. So we started watching. We're kind of behind, unfortunately. We actually are going to watch another episode because we're not even done with season 1. We've been watching The Last of Us, and I know a lot, like, people are, like, caught up on it and, like, watching it. It comes out every Sunday. So I guess, like, tomorrow will be episode 3 of season 2, and the last episode is a big one. They're like, I know, because I played the games. Like, I'm a huge gamer, so I played the games. So I've been, like, holding this in, too, because Kai and Sophia started watching it with me. I was like, do you guys want to watch the... Because I watched it when it first came out, but I only got 3 episodes in. And then I waited. It was like months later, and me and Sophia started watching it again. And we got 5 episodes. And then we waited a whole lot. We stopped.
Yeah.
Because we always just get busy, like, and then we just lose interest.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I'm surprised we still doing this.
I know,
honestly.
exactly.
Especially with Sophia.
So
'cause-
So this time, then it goes by a while because Kai doesn't really get into shows like this too much. She's not like a huge like fan of like violent, scary, gritty.
I like kid shows.
Right.
Like Coco Melon.
But God. But I was like,
she actually started
I know she
watching
does.
Coco
Dude,
Melon.
I
No,
used-
because I was sleeping and I put SpongeBob on for bedtime.
yeah.
And like it goes SpongeBob and then like strawberry shortcake or something, and then Coco Melon, and like it just keeps playing because I'm falling asleep, so I don't really know what's playing.
Like, how I know she was watching Coco Melon is that I was getting up to go to the bathroom, and there was this, like, freaking laughing on a thing, and, like, kids' music, and I was like, what are you watching? And then she's like, Coco Melon.
Oh, I was awake.
Yeah. You were awake.
I mean, hey, dude.
I got
used-
caught red-handed.
literally like 15 up to 15, 16, I would go home and I would go on PBS from school and I would sit there with a snack, I'd watch Arthur slapped, bro, as a like 15, 16 dude.
Oh,
dude.
Wild Kratts too.
Wild Kratts, I would watch that. There was this one with the lions, in between the lions or whatever, where they were like, they ran a library. They were like puppet lions.
Oh, I don't know that.
And they
one.
did a bunch of reading.
I know Daniel Tiger, but
I didn't do Daniel Tiger. Because I was like 18 when that came out. I was.
So? You could have still watched it.
Chilling. But yeah, I used to vibe like that for like a long time. Up until literally like my senior year. It was insane. So she's kind of like me.
Yeah.
But, anyways. So, what, last week, I think? No, 2 weeks ago. I was like, you guys want to, because I knew that the season was about to start, it has started, the second season. And I want to watch the thing. The show's good. I just kind of would just get distracted and not watch anymore. So I was like, and Kai and Sophie were there. And I was like, you guys want to watch The Last of Us? And they're like, I don't know what that is. Even Sophia, who's already seen 5 episodes, was like, what?
I forgot what it was.
And then when she started, she's like, oh, yeah. So we started, and we got, what do we see? Episode 7 now? Of
Yeah, I
season
think-
1?
Yeah.
So, and it's this the third episode of season 2 is coming out Sunday. So we're catching up. Hopefully we'll be caught up by next week. So we'll be able to watch episode 4 on... Actually, no matter what, because we record on Saturday, so we'll always be like a week behind on like if we talk about it. But next week we can talk about episode 2 and 3 because those
On season
are big
2.
ones. Those are the big ones. Yeah, we just got done listening or watching the episode where Ellie and what's her name?
I forgot her name.
The girl, the black girl. That's her friend.
Yeah.
Where they go to the mall.
Riley.
Yeah, we did the Ellie and Riley.
Ellie and Riley.
Ellie and Riley episode. And we still don't know if Joel is going to make it.
I hate when it happens. Sorry.
I mean, I do, but like I said, I know what happens.
I never
Because
made
I played through the first game. I never finished the second game. So the second half of season 2, I'm not going to know nothing. But
That's good.
I did play through the first game, so I know what. And it's kind of cool. The show sticks really well with the story of the game, but also adding information to make the show interesting as a show. Does that make sense? Because obviously in a game, there's a lot more sneaking around and killing infected and dealing with bandits. Like, like the whole scene where he runs the truck over that one guy and they're like stuck in there. In the game, that's like a 3-hour section of killing raiders and bandits and shit. Like, you go through different buildings and everything. That's like just a scene in the show. And then they kind of do more conversation that like gives you the lore and the world and stuff like that, which is cool. I love it. So really, what do you think of the show? 1 out of 10, because you've been watching it so far.
I would say 8 or 9.
It's an 8 or 9 show, dude. It's really good. Like back in because it's HBO, and HBO also did Game of Thrones, and they used to come out every Sunday for Game of Thrones, and that was a worldwide like masterpiece. Like everybody, it was like the biggest show on TV when it was coming out.
Yeah.
This is getting there. Like season 2 for real has, like, I guess season 2 episode 2 is like so polarizing to like people of like they're not ready for it, bro. And you guys aren't going to be either. I can't wait. Can't wait to watch it with you guys. Yeah, I'm serious. Like, I've been waiting and I've been holding it so fucking much. But what about you? What do you think so far, anyways?
Well, I think it's very good. I think it's like a 8 or 9, right? It's only an 8 or 9, not a 10, because of we can't watch all of it in one day. Which
real, though.
I really wish we could, because
binging is something that I'm not good at doing.
I'm good at doing that.
Like, I like taking, like, when we catch up and we have to wait a week, I honestly kind of like that. Watching episode after episode, I'll miss a lot because I will get distracted. I'll, like, just not pay attention. I'll start talking. I will. And, but, yeah, because, also, we have to, the last episode came out of Connors.
Oh, yeah.
So we gotta finish that.
Yeah,
too.
we do.
Well, we don't have to like right now, but because we had 2 more episodes to watch, and they come out now. And I've already seen that they shown on TikTok the last scene, and I was like,
But
spoiled it for me.
bro, you could have just skipped it.
Couldn't. I seen it. I was like,
If I see like a scene of like, say if I did see a scene on like YouTube or whatever of The Last of Us and like it just came up, I would like skip it so fast I'd be like, whoo!
yeah, good, because I don't want you to be spoiled.
Because I don't.
There's so many spoilers out there now.
Yeah, I cannot do that.
It
bro.
sucks. I hate that
I
so bad.
accidentally watched a video of like the second season.
Don't say nothing.
Please
I'm not.
don't.
Don't talk.
I actually kind of got old.
Good.
All I
I'm
see
so
was
glad
red.
you have like the what?
The mind of an ant.
Yes, for real. Anyways, okay, so we pretty much got that. So we got this. So we got these little Trivia Pursuit pies
What the heck was that, Sophia?
I had
because we
to do
have
that.
the what is it, the kid version?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically, the kid-friendly version of Trivia Pursuit.
Well, there's also adult. Too,
So
but,
instead
like,
of playing like there's adult questions too, but I can't even get the kid questions. half the time. So what we did is instead of getting the board and everything out, we just got our little pies. We got each of the pieces. And instead of looking up questions and stuff, we'll just use the cards that Kai has.
Yep.
And we can pick a color. And we'll take turns. And the first person that finishes their pie wins trivia today.
Yeah.
We got that. Do you want to do that now, or do you want to do AA now, which is adolescent advice? The question for you to answer.
Let's do adolescent.
Adolescent.
Just say AA.
advice.
How about we do this first?
I think we do AA
Yeah, do AA first.
because I almost forgot. I just realized.
I did forget. I was like, when you said that, I was like, hold
What?
on, what is that?
Because we gotta try to at least do. Well, hopefully, we can do that.
There's actually a question.
Yeah, I have screenshots of a bunch of questions. Well, not a bunch.
Oh,
How many?
A couple.
what
weeks
is this question
worth.
about?
Well, we'll see.
Bro, what do you think I'm doing? Just give me a second, guys.
I already have origin, guys. I'm so smart.
Why does it take so long for me to do anything?
Severe
Because
talk.
you're an old person.
All right, so this week for AA, which is adolescent advice, it's called that because Sophia is going to answer questions from people / peapods / anybody that wants to ask a question. So I have this one right here. And again, we know this person. She's actually upstairs right now.
Oh my gosh, it's grandma.
From Grandma Kim.
Oh no.
Dude, I'm
I'm
scared
scared.
now.
You scared?
I'm
Yeah, she
scared.
asked
All right,
me
it's
weird questions.
it's kind of a weird question,
Of
but
course
like
it is.
I don't
Of
really know.
course.
Like the thing is I don't really know how I would answer this question, and it's for you. So,
Oh, no.
Anyways,
Does she know it's for me?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, duh. Anyways, wait until next week. Next week's gonna get deep
I'm excited.
because it's a long one, but this one is you'll be all right. All right, Kim says, "What would you do if you moved to another country?" Which means no longer in America. That's Mexico, Africa. Well, that's continent, but
Yeah.
I don't know how to answer
Italy. Well, think about it. What would you do?
Like what's the first thing you would do when you got to
Because I think most countries they don't. Well, a lot of them do still, but like there are countries out there they don't speak English.
yeah.
So what's something you would do? What's the first thing you would do? Like you moved there, you live there now.
You're not even
Like,
here.
I would check out the place first and then, like,
Yeah.
meet some people and stuff.
What?
Some.
Keep going.
Would you want to like know how to speak the language
Yeah.
that they speak? And how would you do that? You would have to find someone that like
Speaks my language and
yeah,
their language, too.
you gotta get
And
like
then,
a translator or something like that.
Yeah.
And they do stuff like. What about learning about the stuff that they do that it's like normal for us, but not for them? Like or
Yeah.
opposite,
Normal for them, but
and
not normal
you
for
never
us.
even you have no idea.
Like the food they eat and the like traditions they do.
Culture is what
Yeah.
they call it. Would you follow that?
Yeah.
Cool, good answer.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I would, like, do that stuff and, like...
She's getting
Right on, bro.
nervous.
I'm just
Somewhere
gonna
to
scratch
sleep.
my scratches.
Get somewhere to sleep and stuff.
Get somewhere to sleep.
Like, if I had to sleep on the
Did you
streets,
know
I'll
that
sleep on the
they're
streets.
like Japan and stuff? They have like these places, like hotels that are so tiny, almost like a tube.
I know, but I
Yeah.
see those all the time. Not in real life.
Can you imagine?
That'd be so.
Like
that'd
there's
be
like
honest-
tubes stacked up on top of each other, like
Yeah.
they're
For real,
hamsters,
though.
and they're
Yeah.
just like, but they're super cheap. It's for like people that are working and traveling and stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
But like it's all it is a bed, and it's got like maybe a mirror. That's it.
Yeah. And maybe like a TV or something.
No, like you bring your own type of shit. But it's like 10 yen, which is like 5 cents a night. Not really. I have no idea. Like
Yeah,
I don't know how much
I don't know
it is,
what
but
10 yen is. I don't know.
It's
what
like
yen
their
yeah, that's another thing you'd have to learn the money that they have,
Yeah.
the rules. They have different laws. They have different laws in every state. Imagine going to a different country. Some countries you got to be like way more like.
What if they have countries that you can't laugh?
There probably are some.
yeah.
Like in a certain time at least.
Yeah, it's and like certain time you can't be out and
Okay, how about this? What country would you want to live in? That can't be America.
it's like Australia.
You'd want to live in Australia.
I wanna
The
go
creepy
there.
crawlies are way too fucking much.
No, like okay.
You got fans?
Creepy crawlies. They got like camel spiders and shit.
Oh yeah,
they have
never mind.
scorpions?
I don't want to go
Do they
there.
have
But like
Snow pants.
Scorpions.
Do we?
No.
Australia,
Oh, of course.
they have all
no,
types
I
of
live in
things.
there, girl.
Well, we have scorpions in America. You go to Arizona, you can get a scorpion on a Tuesday, dog.
On a flipping Wednesday, on a Sunday, on a Saturday, any day.
Just be
We've
chilling.
been there.
Oh, remember that one show we were been watching, the Do Not
The-
Attempt?
Oh my
where
god, bro.
David Blaine, he like
Yeah.
covered himself in scorpions. I was dying, dude.
And bees, and he got stung like 10 times.
Yeah,
by
and then you
the
just had to
bees.
sit there and take it, like, while he's vibrating.
Oh my god. Wait, what if
Because
he
all
was
the
like
bees-
allergic to bees and he didn't know?
He would have died. I'm guessing he knew that though. Bro, he kissed a freaking cobra, king
Ozzy
cobra,
forehead.
What about my
and that's
forehead?
I don't. You can't be allergic. You die. All right.
can't
Well,
be.
that was today's adolescent advice. What would you do in a different country? Just keep
Learn
living,
to
baby.
What's the stuff to live?
All right,
Go-
let's start our trivia stuff. So.
Okay, who wants to go first? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, you know what? Actually, we got this little thing now, right? And we've been learning about it. And there's different sounds and stuff. Go ahead and go through the sounds that we have right now. There's 4 different ones that are ready to go.
Okay, there's
Laugh track. That's what we're going to do if we get it wrong. Clapping is what we're going to do if we get it right. And then if anybody says a little quick joke, like knock, knock.
Who's that?
Nobody.
Oh! I still don't get it.
I just wanted,
purple.
I just wanted to see her face. She got confused because she was just like. All right, but yes, we got those, and we can add. I think I'm able to add my own.
Oh, like
So
talking.
what I think I'm going to do is from now on, a little behind the scenes, a little BTS for a second. I want to add the stop for that. The song, right? That intro song, and I want it to be where you can hit it, so we can hear it on our headphones, and that will be our intro from now on instead of
Yeah.
yeah.
what it is. You know what I'm saying? It just shows us, and we can be like dancing and stuff. And then at the end, you can play the sound again, but just the sound of not this time, just the song at the end.
No, it's time
Slong.
for peace.
Does that make
on
sense?
the ball.
So we'd have to, but that would take up 2 spots right there. I don't know. I gotta mess with it and I gotta figure it out, but that's cool. We're learning, guys.
Well, yeah, we're so good, bro.
So anyways, so we're gonna take turns.
Who wants to go first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
2 out of 3?
Yep.
Or just 1?
2 or 3. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors,
Okay,
shoot.
wait. Let me say rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, rock. Wait, y'all are so not on time.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Like,
Okay, come on, we gotta do this because we gotta go.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay, Dad, you're going first.
All right, I'll go first. So we got. So say the categories. Can you say the categories?
I don't know what they are.
You don't?
It's on the box.
Yeah, and it's all the way over there.
That's fine. We'll just go by color then.
Well, I think blue is geography, pink is
It's fine.
entertainment,
We're
yellow
good. We're
is
good.
history, I think. Purple is, I don't know. Green
She
is,
does.
I
She
think it's
doesn't
literature.
listen.
And then orange is like sports or something.
Does it say that on the card?
Nope.
She just.
All right. So we'll just pick colors that we want because we got to fill our pies, right?
Yeah.
And you just pick a random card and you say that question, and everybody's going to get different questions. And if we get it right, we're going to hear. And if we get it wrong, we're going to hear. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to start with orange.
You're going to know this one. Okay.
Then give me a different one then.
In what sport would you perform a Lutz, loop, and axle?
Say that again.
In what sport would you perform a Lutz, loop, and axle?
Lacrosse.
No. Ice skating. Oh, my bad.
All right. Go ahead, Sophia. Now
want
put
to-
that card on the side or something.
I want to do green.
Well, you can use the same card for the different colors too. So she's using green. See if that's a good one.
I'm already gonna put it there.
I'm gonna
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do this one. There's multiple choices. What poisonous female spider has a red hourglass on its abdomen? Abdomen. Yeah, abdomen. A funeral web, tarantula, or black widow. Oh shoot!
Black Widow.
Because I gave it to her.
Yeah, he literally.
You did?
Yeah. Put
cheater.
your piece in.
I should have gave you the easy one.
Go to orange again.
Oh shoot! I forgot to switch it over. My bad.
Go to orange again.
Okay.
I'll take orange, please.
Okay. Not including jokers. How many cards are in a standard deck?
Oh shit. 52.
Whoa!
I almost said 54, and then I remember it said not including jokers. See, I'm smart.
Okay. Who's next?
Pick color.
Sophia?
I would do blue.
The sigh, bro.
For real though, her size scared me. She's a scary person. Especially when she's mad.
Come on.
I'm so sorry. Where in the world would you find the main ingredient of the dish calamari? In the sea, in a tree, or in the sky? Be smart about it, Sophia.
Read that again.
Yes, please. Holy shit.
Don't
slower.
even.
What are you doing?
Where in the world would you find the main ingredient of the dish calamari? In the sea, in a tree, or in the sky?
In the sea?
And what is the ingredient?
What was it?
Water.
But it is the sea. So
Give it to her. Thank you.
and it's squid. Gosh.
Calamari is squid.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh my gosh.
She's winning right now.
Where are you likely to see entities known as cumulus, cirrus, and stratus?
In the sky, they're clouds.
Yeah. I'm learning about that right now.
Go. Pick a color.
Let's do orange.
Okay. What are Tango, Bolero, and Rumba?
Sorry, what?
What are Tango, Bolero, and Rumba? Rumba, something like that. Don't do it, Dad.
What?
Don't.
What are tangos?
Tangos
Roombas?
and
An instrument?
Bolero.
No.
No, they're types of
Dances.
Oh.
Purple.
What part of speech denotes a person, place, or thing?
A noun.
Good.
Bro, I'm killing it.
I keep forgetting to switch it, bro.
But it's not a big deal.
I know, I'm just saying.
You don't have to switch it. There's different questions on each card. Color. Let's go.
No, I meant like for whoever's talking.
Oh.
So that does matter.
You can just keep it on too if you want. I can do the editing.
And you wonder why I say two. Scene.
Sorry.
Scene. Scene.
Or switch it and do better.
No, I'm gonna keep it on scene.
Now I have to edit.
Go.
What's the point of having a live editor if they don't live edit?
For real though. Like, what's my job point?
Color.
Ooh, orange.
I thought you already.
All right, let's kick it into high gear because
Okay.
Sophia's bored. We got to end it.
Which one of these is not a competitive swimming stroke? Butterfly, breaststroke, or doggy paddle?
It's easy, dude.
I'm not a swimming thing.
I'm not.
I know,
either.
but what makes no sense to have a professional swim
Yeah.
event?
Doggy paddle.
Thank you.
I was gonna say if you get that wrong, I'm gonna be so.
All right, today we're going to do the 400-meter doggy paddle. Yellow.
In what country was King Tut a ruling pharaoh?
What year?
No. What country?
King Tut? Egypt?
Yeah.
I heard year. I was like, what? 1217.
What color, Sophia?
Yellow.
What wooden animal did the ancient Greeks hide inside to capture the city of Troy? Cow, dog, or horse?
Horse.
Holy crap. How did you know that one? Pink.
Oh, I wonder why. What? Oh. What movie franchise explores the fictional nation of Panem?
What?
I don't know.
What color did that choose?
Pink.
Say it again.
What movie franchise explores the... Oh, wait. I'm saying explorers. What movie franchise explores the fictional nation of Panem? Come on, Dad. We were talking about it earlier.
Pan Am. We were talking about it earlier?
You said it earlier.
A movie?
I don't know if it's a movie or a show.
You read the question. What movie?
Yep, movie. So then why'd you ask movie? You were like, movie?
Because then you said I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it's a movie.
Pan Am? I don't know.
Say, you were like,
We were talking about this movie today?
no, we weren't talking about it. You said it.
You said the answer.
I did?
When we were talking about Last of Us. You were saying something about HBO.
Game of Thrones?
Oh, no.
You fucking suck. What? What is it?
I don't know now. I'm scared.
Just say the
You know
answer.
what? You're not going to get the answer.
Hey, say the answer.
No, I'm scared now. You're going to beat me up. Because I don't know if you... I don't remember if you actually did say it.
Just say the answer. What do you... I'm not... What, I'm not going to beat you.
Yes, you are going to
You're making the video. Seemed like
What's the answer?
Dad's mood.
Well, do the wrong answer first, because I said Game of Thrones. And the answer is...
Hunger Games.
Bro.
He did not say that.
She got it mixed up.
Yeah, I did. I swear I thought you...
Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get that, though, because I like that series. I forgot it was Pan Am, though.
It's a movie.
Go ahead.
Oh, let's do...
There's 4 movies, actually. 3 books.
I'm not repeating myself.
Okay,
again.
What is Captain Underpants' job when he's not using his super wedgie power? Tugboat captain, airline pilot, or school headmaster?
School headmaster.
I thought he was a tugboat master.
You really did?
He's a principal.
Yeah, he's a
He's a
principal.
I thought he had that
I
tugboat.
watched that movie. I watched the show.
You know how Steamboat Willie? I thought that was him.
I don't know who that is.
It's not Mickey Mouse.
He said Captain Underpants. Okay,
Green. How many you got?
What?
You have 1 left. She's beating me. I have to
many?
win.
how many do you have?
I need green and pink.
Okay.
Which color do you want?
Green.
Okay.
What is the weighted part of a clock that swings back and forth? Like in one of those old clocks where they go.
What's it called?
Yep. What's the thing?
Oh, is that a
swings?
weird? I don't know the name of that. Mandolin.
What is that?
I don't know. It's actually the knife. Mandolin. Where they take the onion and they go like this super fast.
No.
And you think their fingers are going to get caught in it every time you're watching the Food Network? I don't know. I forgot. Pendulum. Is that it? Oh, I had to think for a second.
Okay. So
See,
then-
mandolin, pendulum.
What color do you need? Wait, y'all both need pink.
Okay, here we go. This is what we'll do. Since we both need pink, if she gets the question wrong, I can steal
Steal
it.
it. Okay.
And vice versa. Okay, you ready?
Which
This is for
kind?
the win.
Which kind of tropical bird is blue from the film Rio? A macaw, toucan, or hummingbird? Dad knows it.
I do, but she does too.
She does. No, she don't. You want me to say
Wait,
the things
read it
again?
again. Read it again.
Which kind of tropical bird is blue from the film Rio? Do you know that? It's the blue bird.
Give her the answer so she can guess.
A macaw, toucan, or hummingbird?
I'm gonna say the
V.
second.
Is it right or wrong?
No.
The answer is macaw.
Imagine it was wrong, though.
I win the game. I win the game. Cheers. You only get 5 pieces. I get 6.
I got 6 pieces.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone, for listening to Peas on a Pod. Another week down. Another to go. Another one bites the dust. Okay, you remember it? Do you remember it? And always remember, the best time to start do something you want is now.
And if you're scared,
Then do it scared. What? Do dance?
we had no practice.
No music dance.
We had no practice.
You want me to end?
And then you end it.